Good evening. Hi, I'm Cindy Bertram. Thanks for joining me today on Good Ship Happens. And a lot of good things going on in the cruise industry, of course, because once again, good ship happens, right? Also, this just came up too. I thought it'd be fun to share first. Disney Cruise Line has been around since the late 1990s. Beautiful ships, and also what they're doing is they've got their newest ship coming out, the Disney Adventure, and what they're doing, it's going to be debuting actually in Singapore on March 10th. Okay, and what they did is they just announced the new godparent. Okay, cruise lines have a godparent is one that actually christens a ship, is to bring health and wellness and good things that came up in the cruise industry too. But just it's a ceremonial adventure that they do too to christen the ship, usually with a smash of champagne. But also in the tradition of the cruise industry, before they always used to have a woman christen the ship, godmother. But once again, we've seen different things as far as changes in the cruise industry, because one that came up too a while back was actually Norwegian Cruise Line had the first cruise line's godfather christen the ship. Okay, and the godfather was actually Pitbull. Okay, yes, the performer Pitbull. He christened a ship back in, I think, 2015 or 16. He was a really amazing person because after he christened the ship, of course, with the champagne, he performed a half-hour concert, which is really great. And it was really the first time a cruise line actually had a godfather christen ship. Since then, they've done that with different cruise lines too, having godfathers. Okay, but what's great too is Disney just announced they have selected a godparent to christen their new ship, the Disney Adventure. Okay, and it's actually Disney's largest cruise ship. Now, who did they select? They selected Robert Downey Jr. Okay, actor. Okay, Robert Downey Jr. He's going to actually be the godparent of the Disney Adventure, which is going to be debuting in Singapore on March 10th. It's the largest in Disney Cruise Line's fleet. It actually handles 6,700 passengers, guests. Okay, but how fun! And as mentioned, Robert Downey Jr., the new godparent, he's actually a famous actor. He's actually portrayed Tommy Stark, Iron Man, in the Marvel film franchise, and he's going to be starring as Doctor Doom in The Avengers Doomsday in theaters on December 18th. Okay, what's really great too is when they interviewed him, and he shared more about being named godparent, he said, "It's impossible to describe the majesty of the adventure, and to be godparent is an honor. And also the largest ship in the Disney fleet. This is a gargantuan blessing." I love that. That must be disposed, and I'll do my darnest. Okay, and what's doing too is at Marvel Landing at the top decks of the Adventure, guests will ride Tony Stark's Iron Cycle test run, the first roller coaster on a Disney Cruise Line ship, okay, which is great too. And also in the first open air Disney Imagination Garden, Avengers Assemble actually stage a production will feature different types of stunts and special effects during a battle of Marvel superheroes and villains too. And inside Disney's Oceaneer Club, the Marvel Web Workshop invites young recruits to really try out a new superhero full prototypes, and also the kind of training simulations too. And also, like I said, Disney Adventure is going to be the very first Disney Cruise Line ship to be home ported in Asia. Okay, and Disney did partner with the Singapore Tourism Board to operate the ship from the Marina Bay Cruise Central in Singapore too. But how fun to have a godparent christen the ship. This is Disney Cruise Line's largest ship ever, and she's going to actually be sailing, of course, in Asia, which is great too, but really fun. I love what he mentioned, of course, being a godparent himself. Robert Downey Jr. mentioned, it's impossible to describe this, but how great, how wonderful too. So great things too. So keep in mind too, in case you've never sailed on Disney Cruise Line, they're phenomenal. They really do a great job. Really fun. I sailed on Disney when they first started their first ship but over the years they've grown, which is great too. But also, this sounds really phenomenal because once again, this is the first ship they're actually going to be sailing out of Singapore, and she'll be christened, debuting on March 10th. So that's just like what, a week and a half away. But keep it in mind, because once again, who doesn't love Disney? This is a great way to really explore different ways to really have fun on Disney Cruise Line ships too. This is great too. So thought I'd share that too. So have fun too. But anyway, another one too is what they're doing too is Emerald Cruises. Okay, they also just announced their godparents, right, for their Emerald. It's Emerald Kaya, and that they actually announced 2 godparents as their luxury yacht joins the fleet in April this year. So once again, how fun, we have different things coming up as far as different ships coming out, plus a godparent, plus, like I said, with Emerald Cruises, their Emerald Kaya is having 2 godparents, okay? And what's again too is with Emerald Cruises, they're part of Scenic Group, which is great, amazing, and the Scenic has been around for 40 years, which is great too. And also, the Emerald Kaya is going to be christened with 2 of the company's longest-serving dedicated employees. Kim, I think her name is pronounced Skylar. She's director of operations, and Ray Gilbert is actually the senior software engineer. So they decided to pick 2 of their staff members to christen the ship too as the godparents too. And Kim has actually had almost 3 decades with Scenic. She first started as a reservation agent, okay, before embarking in a global career as tour director. And today she actually leads the operations team, best known for delivering their seamless guest experiences too. And she mentioned being a named godparent of the Emerald Kaya is an incredible honor, which is great too. And also they did have the other godparent is going to be Ray Gilbert, okay, and he joined Scenic Group in 1998, yes, 1998, and he is actually his pivotal, has been pivoting, has been shaping the IT infrastructure and the digital platforms too, which is great too, so that's great too, and just how fun to have 2 godparents christening the new Emerald Kaya, which is a new luxury ship that's going to be joining the fleet with in April this year too. So how fun, okay? And christening cruises are so wonderful. I mean, I've been able to attend different christening ceremonies, also be in christening cruises too. But it's just a great way to really celebrate the new ships, which is great too. It's just so much fun. They do so much things, entertainment, christen the ship, and champagne and entertainment, and then it's just wonderful too. So it's really exciting how they do that too, which is great too. Also, what's fun too is I know MSC Cruises, okay, what they're doing too is they just unveiled some new entertainment for this year, 2026, and what they're doing too is let's see here. I know they got they've got AI powered robot entertainment. It's the first in the cruise industry. So MSC Cruises is actually piloting AI-powered robotic dogs, fun, accompanied by humanoid robots, and developed by the Unitree Robotics. Also, they've got some other things coming up too. Like I said, their MSC Bellissima in Asia and their MSC Magnifica during a segment of the World Cruise 2026. They're updating shows, different parties, and also live entertainment. Okay, what they're doing is they get a fresh look this year. They're unveiling a fully renewed, they're part of rolling out fleet-wide music, upgraded costumes, also interactive experiences too. And also 20 new big band performances will debut on the MSC Pasilla. Okay. And also this includes highly anticipated Dirty Dancing, which is great. Also, in concert, the MSC Seaview and MSC Grandiosa will launch a complete refreshed May production shows too. Okay. And like I said, it's really great too. Because like I said, entertainment on cruise ships is wonderful. And just some more updates too is I know it's going to be on the some things as far as the Pasea. That's going to be MSC Pasea. She's sailing in Alaska this year too. It's the first time they've sailed in Alaska, which is great too. Alaska is beautiful. You have to go there. It's beautiful, amazing. It's a short season, which usually starts in May, goes through September. But with the MSC Pasea, they're adding some newly refreshed onboard areas, family entertainment offerings on the Pasea. This includes on that ship the Chart Toppers, which is new high energy music game show. The Quiz O'Clock, I love it, Quiz O'Clock. It's a game show experience. Also, they've refreshed their Master Chef at Sea, the Guinness World Records. Also, they got their Lego Parade, which is great, and that includes 7 Lego mascots, which is great. Also, MSC Cruises' own mascot, which is let's see, Dormy. It's got their expanded naturalist program too, which includes wildlife and genealogy presentations, including a dedicated children's session too, which is great too. They've got 20 new big band performances too. They've got sports programming. They've got activities, creative workshops too, and they've got daily dance lessons. And a band karaoke too, and themed evenings, including their refreshed 70s inspired party experience too. And as mentioned too, is these additions are included part of what MSC Cruises as far as promoting their experiences through the fleet too. And as mentioned, the MSC Pasea is going to be the first time that MSC Cruises actually be offering Alaskan cruises too, so that's great too. And once again, it's just really fun that they're doing different things too as far as entertainment. And mentioned they've got it's like I said, it's really great too because they got their new MSC game show. Okay, game shows for their guests to enjoy too. They got their professional coaches expansion too. The professional coaches program, which covers sports wellness, okay, arts and crafts too. Expanding into 15 other ships this year too, and also like I said, they've got they really provide a great experience for families, kids, teens too, and really great things that they're doing too. So once again, with the MSC Pasea, guests will be able to really enjoy these great benefits with the expanded naturalist program, which includes engaging wildlife and genealogy presentations, also dedication session for children too, which is great too. So once again, it's really great too. So keep in mind too. So wonderful, beautiful things they're doing too. Also, we've got, let's see here, we've got, Carnival Cruise Line. What they're doing is they're doing something fun. They just announced they're doing this from ocean views of their I do. Okay, what they're doing is they did this actually on February 14th. Okay, what they did was they did a special Valentine's Day vow renewal at sea, which is really great too. That was part of Colonel Chief Fun Officer Shaquille O'Neal. Okay, he's actually, yes, their Chief Fun Officer Shaquille O'Neal. You know who he is. He's a great person too. But he did this on their February 14 sailings. But Colonial Cruise Line actually celebrated Love at Sea with a special Valentine's Day vow renewals. But how wonderful! Okay, so if you missed it, well, I'm sure they'll do it next year. So keep it in mind too. It's really great too what they're doing too. So once again, the growing annual tradition of bringing together more than 1,000 married couples across 28 ships, okay, 28 ships, okay. They gather together in the Lido deck, and they actually reaffirm their love, okay. And the symbolic ceremonies are complete with a champagne toast, celebratory cake, and other surprises to mark the special celebration too. And Christine Duffy, she's the president of Colonial Cruise Line, mentioned a big congratulations to all of the couples, okay, who are now sharing this meaningful part of their lives and us too. And whether guests are ringing their vows or actually celebrating their memories together, she said that we're really honored to be part of the celebrations too. And beyond this Valentine's Day celebration, the Cruise Line's wedding program offers year-round options for engagements, weddings, and also personalized vow renewals too. So what's really great too is nearly 1,500 additional couples marked the special milestones last year, celebrating their love with this unique settings at sea. So actually you can get married on a Carnival Cruise Line ship too. So keep in mind too. Keep in mind how wonderful they did a special event on Valentine's Day on February 14th, which was a Valentine's Day vow renewal. How great, how wonderful. Great way to kind of think about Valentine's Day next year. Okay, keep it in mind because it's a great option to think about too. What's great too is, another fun thing too is, I talked about the MSC Pasea. Okay, what they're doing is she's going to be sailing Alaska. First time ever that MSC Cruises has a ship sailing in Alaska. Okay, what they're doing is, right now they're in the process of actually enhancing different areas on the MSC Pasea. What they're doing is, the largest upgrades they're doing right now in history, and the MSC Pasea is actually renovating to feature the exclusive MSC Yacht Club. Okay, and once again, it's a great, great, great area. The MSC Yacht Club is part of their ships. It's actually a ship within the ship concept. MSC Cruises actually started doing this, oh gosh, at least probably 15, 16 years ago. At least that too. What they do is, it's a private area. You got elegant suites, balcony staterooms. They've got different categories. They've also got, you have your own private butler, which is great. They have your own private dining room, okay, which is great. You still have access to the ship too, but you have your own private dining room for dinner. Also, dining for breakfast, lunch, your own private pool area, okay? And the pool area, butlers will get you drinks, whatever you need, but it's really great too. So what they're doing is, with the MSC Yacht Club on the Pasea, and ready to really feature the MSC Yacht Club. And what they're doing too is they've got 63 new elegant suites across 5 different categories, spanning from a 2-room grand suite, a spacious royal suite that sleeps up to 6 clients with a private whirlpool. Also, they've got an 800-foot square foot terrace, also outdoor shower, okay. Also, ocean view balconies, suites, connect options for families too. And each of the complexes will feature bathrooms with marble finishings, embroidered towels, an espresso coffee machine, a complimentary minibar, and 24-hour room service. Also, as mentioned with the MSC Yacht Club, they have your own private restaurant, their top sail lounge, which is gorgeous, private bar, sun deck with a full service grill and bar, as well as 2 of his own hot tubs too. So once again, the MSC Pasea is going to feature that too. And she's going through a major transformation right now too. Okay, so the stateroom is currently found on decks 12, 14, and 15 are currently being renovated right now to be reconfigured into the club's suites. Okay, and the card room, which they've hit on the Pasea, what they're doing too is it's being displaced because they're installing their yacht club restaurant too, and it's phenomenal. I mean, amazing. I had a chance to sail on the Divina MSC Yacht Club back in 2016. It was really beautiful. I was on the Seascape when she actually docked in Port Galveston. I was there, and we're on board the ship all day, overnight, and I actually had a room in the MSC Yacht Club. It was amazing, okay? Amazing. It's just beautiful. What they're doing, too, is also, on board the Pasea, what they're doing, too, is their top 16 solarium is being repositioned to deck 15, so once again, it's transferring into the sun deck, bar, and grill, too. Also, new specialty restaurants, okay, which is great on the Pasea. They'll have Butcher's Cut, showcasing beef from Purveyor Meat by Lynn's. Also, a portion of the ship's original buffet sitting on deck 13 aft will be purposed for their signature steakhouse. Also, seafood lovers can once again indulge in their Kato Sushi Bar, which is great. That's amazing. And that's being transitioned to replace a cigar lounge on deck 7. Also, MSC is describes their space as elegant reimagined venue, by the Far East, and also they have a new All-Star Sports Bar, which is going to be where their wine bar currently sits too, and passengers will be able to really watch televised sports, play traditional hot bar games with bite-sized snacks and beverages too. And also what they do is with the revamped MSC Aurora Spa, it's really, really been improved. It's going to actually be featuring their Ocean View sauna, 2 steam rooms, a salt room, and also they've got their Path Hydrotherapy Circuit 2. Also, their current Forward Fitness Center will become the MSC Gym powered by Techno Gym, okay? And this updated renovation will take over the space currently that was occupied their S32 Disco nightclub in Deck 14. And a yoga room, jogging track, and basketball and tennis courts will also revamp their offerings there too. Also, as far as entertainment, the MSC Pasilla is going to be enhanced when Dirty Dancing in Concert is going to be added to the lineup on May 11th also. And it was first seen on their latest ship, the MSC World America. I was on the World America Christening Cruise back in April last year, and we saw Dirty Dancing in concert. It was really amazing too, just amazing. Okay, it pairs with screening of the classic film too. Once again, it's really great because once again, having the Dirty Dancing in concert aboard the MSC Pasilla really, and the first ever sailings to Alaska is really fantastic too. It's a great way to really kind of enjoy it. I saw fantastic too. It wasn't the whole show, but just parts of it was really great too. And besides Dirty Dancing, guests will be able to be treated to stage performances of divas, also stand-up comedy, MSC's dueling piano sets, which is fantastic. I saw the MSC dueling pianos when I was on the MSC Seascape last fall, which is great too, but it's amazing too. And they've got live jazz, salsa, and Latin tunes throughout. Also, the Top Sail Lounge house pianist will actually be exclusive to the Yacht Club, and guests can really expect to really enjoy theme parties too. As far as her itinerary at the MSC Pasilla, remember she's sailing Alaska this year, and she's going to be offering week-long Alaska voyages departing from Seattle, May through September this year, okay? And the MSC Pasilla will continue to cruise throughout the upcoming winter months, later after September 2026 through 2027, Caribbean and Central America sailings. Also, the Panama Canal transits between Seattle and Miami. And also, what's great too is with the MSC Pasilla sailing out of Seattle, it's beautiful. It's amazing because traditionally before, when you decided to do Alaskan cruise, traditionally you had to sail to Vancouver. Okay, it wasn't bad, but just a longer route to get to too. But once again, cruise lines then decided to focus on having ships sail out of Seattle. It's really beautiful, amazing. Just amazing. So it's really fun that they're doing different things with the MSC Pasilla. Their first ship sailing out of Alaska this year in May through September. So don't forget to think about that too. It's really, really great. I love it what they're doing too. So yes, how wonderful too. Something else too. I don't know if I mentioned that, but also Margaritaville at Sea. Okay, what they're doing is they're expanding their fleet with the Beachcomber. This is actually the 3rd anniversary of Margaritaville at Sea. Yes. What they're doing is they just recently announced that they're actually acquiring the Costa Fortuna from Costa Cruises. And so this is going to be Margaritaville's 3rd vessel purchase in many years too, which is great too. The ship is going to be renamed Beachcomber. Okay. It's going to become the largest cruise lines ship. They're in operation in early 2027. And a bit more about the Costa Fortuna. As mentioned, Margaritaville at Sea has acquired that ship. She'll be sailing under Margaritaville at Sea under the new name Beachcomber. A bit more though. She actually accommodates 3,450 passengers. She features more than 1,340 staterooms, 13 passenger decks. They've got expansive outdoor spaces. They've got an 8-story center atrium, which is great. And the ship's going to be going through a complete transformation to really incorporate Margaritaville's island-inspired design aesthetic too, which is really great too. Just wonder what they're doing too. And I love the name Beachcomber, right? As far as what they're doing, as far as the onboard experiences, they're introducing 13 brand new experiences exclusive to the ship. In addition to their fan favorite venues, these include their signature photo op-ready flip-flop atrium. Flip-flop atrium doesn't like that too. It's the world's biggest 5 o'clock somewhere venue, and also complete with its own bar. Hemisphere Dancer, a JWB Prime Steakhouse, Cheeseburger and Paradise Burger Bar, and also Licensed to Chill Pool Bar. I love that. Licensed to Chill Pool Bar. Who doesn't like to chill, right? Great. And as mentioned, it's really great too, because, like I said, it's really great because as far as a bit more about Margarita at Sea, people don't know, they launched in May of 2022, and with the Margarita at Sea Paradise, followed with the Margarita at Sea Islander in 2024. What they're doing is they are continuing to. They'll be actually acquiring the Casa Fortuna later on. They will actually redo it, adding more enhancements too. Okay, which is great too. Because once again too is they've got I love this. They have their 5 o'clock somewhere. Okay, and that's actually a 4-deck tall poolside playground where guests can enjoy live music, tropical food and drinks, and the Mexican cutie Katina Taqueria will serve custom street-style tacos and rice bowls, topped with fresh salsa, while the Daiquiri Shack will actually offer a new option for grabbing frozen beverages too. Also, I love this licensed to chill pool deck. Licensed to chill pool deck, right? Will be home to their 6-screen stage for live entertainment, as well as a water slide, whirlpools, a sea view bar. There'll also be cushioned adults-only cabanas available to rent, of course. And these come with private ocean vistas and also dedicated bar staff too. And what's good too is with the Beachcomber, they really want to create a design that really captures the spirit of fun, warmth, and relaxed adventure too. And so it's really great. What they're doing too is they're redoing the whole ship, which is great too. As far as other things too, they mentioned onboard bar options too. They've got let's see. Oh, this is a fun name too. They've got a bar, okay, but the bars on board the Beachcomber are going to be designed to really be social and approachable too. So once again, each one has its own identity. To start, they've got one called Cowboy in the Jungle. Okay, Cowboy in the Jungle. It's has an intimate South American inspired speakeasy operating on a first come first serve basis. Guests can expect rum and agave based drinks there too. Then their Daiquiri Shack, which is poolside bar for frozen staples and custom cocktails too. Also, their Polynesian Lounge will be elevating their tiki vibes too. And also, the Land Shark Sports Bar will be the place to catch up on big games with multiple big screens with a beverage and snack in hand, of course, too. And also got their all ages La Da Da Juice Bar. La Da Da Juice Bar, right? Can we sing it together? La Da Da Juice Bar. And that's going to be nestled between the Teens Club and Spa. And clients can stop there for blended juices, fresh smoothies, and mocktails, too. Also, it's kind of fun, too. Their Flip Flop Bar. Flip Flop Bar. It's going to be a musical space at the center of the ship too, and just between their shopping area, and offers different types of spritz favorites too. And last but not least, they've got their Floridays. Okay, that's going to be a bonus restaurant and lounge that specializes in Floridian coastal fan. If you think about seafood and tapas washed down by sangria, even more drinks too. And then they've got as far as entertainment, kind of fun too. Just not to conclude with their 5 o'clock summer, which is great too. Also, their Six Strings stage, same boat. They've worked with a 3-time Grammy Award winner, Zac Brown, okay, to be part of the Central Nightlife too. So signature spot will he host live musical acts too. And of course, he was far Chicago sailing too. As far as the Beachcomber, she's going to be offering itineraries from Miami. They're on sale right now, so don't wait. The Eastern Caribbean routes start in 2027. These include 4 to 8 nights in length. They visit destinations including Phillipsburg, St. Martin, St. Thomas Virgin Islands, San Juan, Puerto Rico, Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, and Bimini, Bahamas. Also Randstad, Aruba, Bonaire, Williamstown, Curacao too, which is really great too. But just their itineraries sound great too. I've been to just about all the islands. Those are beautiful. I mean, I love them. They're great too. So once again, too, is plus they're offering 4 to 8 night in length. Okay, starting in 2027. So keep in mind too, because once again, I love it. It's called Margaret Sea is the name of the cruise line, and the new ship they're actually acquired from Costa Cruises is going to be called the Beachcomber, which is great. They're adding new venues, really doing the ship too. Great way too to really kind of sell what they're doing. It's really great too. So yes, I love it too. So it's really great too. So yes. Some other things too coming up. Osmar Cruises, okay, and went on for a while, and they're really, really great. What they do is they're really one of the first cruise lines when they first started to offer later nights, because they're smaller ships, and they can offer later nights. Okay, what's really great too is what they're doing is they've just announced some new things they're doing too. They're increasing their selection of add-on land packages too. So once again, if you're going to be sailing, maybe whatever. What's really great too is it's easier if you try and fly in the day before. That's much recommended too, because once again too is you don't want to miss a ship. Okay, I mean honestly, sometimes people fly the day of, but it's better honestly fly in the day before. Get a hotel, fly in the day before. Some cruise lines offer that anyway if you book the airfare through them. But anyway, do that ahead of time so you don't run into issues. Because once again, we've had such crazy weather here, and like I said, got hit with snowstorm on the East Coast, of course, too, and some cruise lines had to postpone their sailings out of Boston, etc. So anyway, definitely fly in the day before. It's easier, okay? You can leave, relax, okay? But what they're doing is with Azamara, they're increasing the number of their add-on land packages too, which is great. So they've expanded their roster of pre- and post-cruise packages. They're calling these their Azamara Ashore, offering 17 new itineraries over the next 3 years, including 6 this year. And what they're doing is they mentioned they now offer 84 Azamara Ashore packages too. It's their Azamazing journeys. They're packages of 3 to 6 nights that feature exploration of bucket list destinations through local cuisine, also cultural connection and immersive experiences too. One example they mentioned was actually a safari experience in South America, Zimbabwe, and Botswana. Okay, to Victoria Falls and the Chobe National Park. And what they're doing is their pre- and post-cruise packages include city stays, and these are actually 2-night experiences available at every turn point too. And what's great too is they're actually offering door-to-door baggage shipping through Ship and Play. Okay. And this actually begins at the guest home and ends with their luggage actually delivered to their stateroom or hotel, which is really great too, because once again, there's another company ran across too in Miami Airport. They do that too, because sometimes, of course, I had a couple of situations a couple years ago at the luggage getting lost, whatever, kind of crazy stuff too. That's what got one business friend. he really advocates having the those special tags in your bag so you can track them with Apple. Great too. But anyway, definitely this is great too because once again they're offering their new door-to-door baggage shipping through Ship and Play. Okay, and this begins with their guest home. So I guess your luggage will actually be picked up at your house and ends up within their luggage being delivered to the stateroom or the hotel. So that's brand new, which is great too. Just think about that too. That's a great another option I think to think about as far as Osmar cruises too. But really great too. Some other things too is just I think it's wonderful what they're doing too. Is once again, I know that they're doing some enhancement on the ship too. This kind of came out too recently, but like I said, they've got they're a small ship cruise line, okay, and they're known very well known for their late night overnights, also destination immersion. Also, they with their Osmar 4, that's their new enhancement program they're doing right now too, and they're going different stages of their onboard enhancements, including a brand new chef's table experience. Also, they've reimagined their cocktail lounge, the refreshing staterooms, and suites, also upgrading public spaces too. And additionally, what's great too is exclusively on their Osmar Quest, the program includes 12 all-new premier suites exclusive to the ship too. Also, they're going to be they're making more advancements too, more announcements later on too. Some of the highlights too as far as their Osmar Forward, which is they're upgrading right now. What's great too, it really kind of feels it just they're doing different things. They're launching different things. As mentioned, I know that they're going to be operating a new dedicated chef's table restaurant, Reimagine Discovery's restaurant, debuting the recrafted Atlas bar on all their 4 ships. Also for full transformation of their cabaret lounge. Also different updates as far as the staterooms and suites, which is great. Some things they're doing too is I know that they're launching this with the Osmar Quests. They just started doing that this year, December 16th of this year. The Osmar 4 will be on the Osmar Quests. Okay, so Osmar Quest is their ship, but they're launching their new Osmar Forward on their ship first, Osmar Quest, sailing December 18th this year. Okay, so they're delivering a really evolution of what they're offering too. And once again, it's just different experiences they're doing too. Also, it's debuting ahead of their anticipated 2027 World Cruise, which is great. And some things they're doing too, as mentioned, I know that they're doing on the Osmar Quest, they're offering, of course, brand new suites and a premium at the penthouse deck too. And the Osmar Quest is going to debut some new penthouse deck suites, which is great too. Also, they've got panorama suites, okay. And some of the things they're doing too is they've got the Grand View suites too. Also, as far as culinary enhancements on board, as far as their Osmar Forward program, they're actually going to be adding their new chef's table, which is great too, and it's a really dedicated high-end culinary experience too. Okay, and it's going to be located on deck 10, and the chef's table serves a pinnacle of Osmara's intimate destination-inspired dining. It's been inspired, expanding on their popular French, Italian, and signature chef's table, which is great. Some of the things too is they mentioned they're going to introduce rotating series of theme menus, which includes inspired by the regions that Osmar visits, which is great too. And also they're going to be expanding their globally inspired culinary journeys too, with celebrity and destination focused guest chefs, winemakers, dinners. Also select market dining experiences too, which take guests from local markets and bespoke them on board menus, which is great too. And also in the endeavor as far as their culture and with their guests too, their chef's table will celebrate both, bringing local recipes passed through generations within the timeless storytelling of cuisine too. And then the Atlas Bar, okay, it follows the guest reception aboard the Asmara Onward, and the Atlas Bar actually will be recrafted and introduced fleet-wide as part of their Osmore Forward program too. And it's going to be the Atlas Bar becomes a central gathering point where evenings begin, conversations unfold, all destinations come to through its flavor too. Okay. Also, as part of their Osmar Forward, guests can enjoy their complimentary range of beverages, along with Atlas Bar's thoughtfully crafted cocktails and premium spirits within welcoming atmosphere. Guests can join every evening, can stay after dinner or for a quite intimate gathering too. As far as first wine ship enhancements too, with the Osmore Forward, as mentioned, it's introducing a series of updates on refreshing and elevating the experience on board all their ships too. For instance, what they're doing is they're reimagining their new cabaret lounge with modern furnishings. Okay, also refreshed carpeting and redesigned dance floor. Also, the staterooms will have refreshed with their contemporary touches, including decorative bedding. Also, furnishings, plush carpets too. Also, they're doing too is their Discovery's restaurant will undergo a complete renovation, redesign, featuring new decor, enhanced lighting, also updated furnishings, and wrapping a warm, intimate color palettes, which is great too. And then they've got their Sanctum Spa, which offers tranquility. Also, they've got let's see here, but like I said, they got they're updating their public restrooms across all their ships too, which is great too. So that's kind of fun. Is just kind of think about what they're doing called Osmar 4 over there, updating all their 4 ships, which is great too. The first one they're doing, the Osmar Forward, is going to be done on Osmar Quest, okay, coming out this December, and they're rolling out on the other 3 ships too, which is great too, because it really kind of gives more of what they're doing too, as far as what they do too, and just great things they're doing too. So it's really great too. And as far as new ships too, we had a lot of new ships coming out this year too. Of course, we've got Norwegian Cruise Line's new ships coming out. They've got one coming out in April this year. Okay, and we've got let's see here. As far as new ships, okay, I know that Norwegian Cruise Line has a new ship coming out this year. I had already talked about the Emerald Kaya, which is Emerald Cruises and Tours, okay, and Explorer Journeys. Oh, Explorer Journeys. Their 3rd ship, Explorer 3, is going to debut this July, and then Viking has 2 new ships coming out, the Viking Mira and their hydrogen-powered Viking Libra. Also, as mentioned, with Norwegian Cruise Line, the Norwegian Luna is coming out this April. It's their 4th ship in their Prima class ships, and she's coming out, I think I saw it in March, maybe April, I'm not sure, but it's their newest ship too. It's a sister ship to the Norwegian Aqua, and also shortly after, Royal Caribbean's new ship, Legend of the Seas, is going to be launching this July, which is great too. It's their 3rd Icon class ship. The first Icon class ship was called Icon Seas, okay. Then we had Star Seas. Now we have coming out soon, Legend Seas, this summer in July too. A bit more about that too, which is kind of fun too, is we've got what's great too is remember that with Legend Seas coming out this July, Royal Caribbean's new ship. Also, their other 2 Icon ships, Icon Seas and also Star of the Seas, they have chief dog officers, okay? I should went about that too, because who doesn't like dogs? Well, they have chief dog officers on Icon of the Seas. Her name is Rover, Golden Retriever. We've got on Star Seas, we've got let's see, wait. Sailor, right? Okay, Golden Retrievers, right? And they just recently announced the name of their new chief dog officer. Her name is going to be Skipper, okay? But how fun, because once again, they're the only cruise line that has a chief dog officer. The good thing is, their chief dog officers and their 3 ships coming out this year. One, Legend with Skipper, is they're there to create fun and happiness for the guests on board the ship, plus their staff members, because once again, who doesn't love dogs? Okay, it's really fun what they're doing too. And when they announced the name of the new chief dog officer for Skipper, it was really great too. Okay, but she's really cute. She's a puppy now. Okay, but how fun. Then we got another chief dog officer coming on. Her name is going to be called Skipper. They just announced it, Skipper, right? But how fun. Because once again, people love it. I've written about it too. It's really great too. So once again, Skipper is the new chief dog officer on Legacies coming out this July.
Yeah, that sounds good. We can close out with the dogs that we've mentioned several times and everything like that. When they had Taylor unveiled and everything like that. But
yes,
we can close out with that. That'll be a good way to end this particular episode. So yeah, we're looking forward to seeing the new dog in the near future.
Yes, chief dog officer. Okay, but the good thing is she's not driving the ship with paws, right?
Right.
She's there to create fun and happiness for the staff members on board, of course, and also the guests on board too. It's really amazing. And Michael Bailey, the president of Royal Caribbean, he loves dogs, and he shares things like crazy about the chief dog officer. He's a really great person. Met him several days. A great person too. So anyway, he's very happy about the third chief dog officer named Skipper.
Yep. So we will check out Sailor right now, and then you get from Skipper later on. Let's check this.
As we're designing the best family vacation, there was one piece that was missing, which is, of course, the family dogs. And when guests go on vacation, one of the key things that they miss are their pets back home. And when our crew are sailing on board for their contracts, one of the things they miss are their pets back at home. And so we really wanted to make sure we brought a fluffy addition to our crew family. We went and got Rover, and here we are now for Star. We're picking up Sailor, and Sailor will be living on Star of the Seas.
Well, the Chief Dog Officer was an idea that we created actually when we were developing and concepting the Ultimate Family Townhouse. We were all sitting around saying, when you think about the Ultimate Family Townhouse, what does that mean? And all these ideas came around, and somebody threw out the idea of having a family dog. And we said, well, it feels a little selfish to have a family dog for just one family. Why don't we have a family dog for the family on board the ship? And so that's how the position evolved. And we thought, well, obviously it's a very important position. And of course, all important positions on ships are called chief. So we thought Chief Dog Officer is perfect.
When we first came up with the idea for Project Rover or Project Sailor, we realized we don't really know a lot about what it means to take care of a dog on a cruise ship. And so we partnered with some of the most well-respected animal well-being certifiers globally to really help us create this program from the ground up and make sure that when Rover and Sailor are on board, they're having the best day every day.
So there's a very well-written, crafted position description that, of course, the Chief Dog Officer can't read. The key mission is to have fun, and that's exactly what Rover and Sailor do. They just have fun.
So Sailor is very small. She's about 16 weeks. And so when Sailor gets on board, she's going to, take everyone's breath away. Sailor's life on Star will be full of adventure. She and her Chief Dog Officer role really means that she gets to go and explore the ship, go and explore our private destinations with our crew members, really just being that warm, welcoming family for her.
Oh, I just totally fell in love with Sailor. I fell in love with Rover as well, but I also fell in love with Sailor. She's so beautiful and loving and funny, and so I just completely fell in love. When we were thinking about the idea, one of the questions was, well, what will the crew think? Will the crew like the idea or not? And so one of the team members had a golden retriever and volunteered to bring the golden retriever down to one of our ships on a turnaround day, and we fitted the dog with a GoPro camera. It was very touching because after when we watched the video, so many crew stopped and hugged the dog and talked to the dog. When we saw that, we thought, wow, this is amazing. People miss their own family dogs.
And as we've done with Rover, as we're doing with Sailor, we really want to make sure we're focused on what's best for these animals. And really right now our focus is on Sailor and making sure that she is having the best life at sea when she gets on Star of the Seas in August.